Hey folks, this is Vagrant and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Who else would it be? And what else would we be playing? I was thinking, it's a bit early in the video and indeed the day to be going on about this. I was thinking a moment ago about why I say these things, because you know who it is, and you know what we're playing, and other than it feeling like the done thing to do on YouTube, what is the point? And I think I like it because it makes each episode feel like an individual chapter in a story, almost. You know, we're back. I mean, it loses a little impact when you're playing it twice a day. But, you know, if someone was watching a video a week or something like that, it would feel more like a little story each time. That's the hope. Anyways, everyone's grateful for the new cook. A good meal after a long day certainly lifts the spirits. Talk on dinner table has been more lively, supplies are limited, but I swear the man can cook anything from nothing. One night he managed to produce fish and egg pie. Haven't had one of those since Starkhaven. Fish and egg? Would I eat fish and egg? I'm trying to think. I mean, I would have a salmon omelette, so I guess I would have a fish and egg pie. Yeah, okay. Sometimes the smallest things remind you what you're fighting to protect. Okay, do we have anything else in the Western Approach? No. So I'm going to assume for now we can maybe progress. We did unlock a new area in the Western Approach last video when we did the dragon thing. So, yeah. See what else is going on. Measure Veil Strength, 120 influence, not bad. It all feels a bit pointless now that we can buy our influence, although admittedly that was very expensive. Inquisitor, the experiment was a success. And these readings are remarkable. By overlaying the relative strength of the Veil over maps of Orlais and Ferelden, I have extrapolated points where small rifts are more likely to develop. This should allow us to deploy Inquisition forces more wisely while still protecting people who would otherwise be threatened by demons. In addition, I've located one node of possible interest in the hinterlands. A very large rift that's not yet opened. Okay, that is interesting. There's nothing on the map. I'll go back to the hinterlands. That's fine. I love the hinterlands. I'm not seeing anything though. Yeah, our coin 229. It's gone up a little bit. It's obviously still, yeah, all but pointless, but it is progress. So that is all the missions done, I believe, which means we can get back to just harvesting resources. So we'll go Western Approach because it's the highest level area we've got, basically. Deep mushrooms, metals. Rather metals, I think.
All right.
Made this point last video, but we don't really use the herbs that much.
Let's see what we have.
You two can do that. And Josie, my beloved, you're going to go get some coin.
Inquisitor.
Hoping we keep getting little things to perk that up because it's a shoddy amount of gold. I guess in theory I could just sit here all day farming gold and it would be fine. You know, just sit here and every 20 minutes collect 200 gold. So I get 600 gold an hour. Yeah, that's not great. It's not great. Hey, my beloved.
Don't forget, Leliana had something she wished to speak about, Inquisitor.
I thought I already
It's
did
good to
this.
see you.
Didn't I already do this?
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Didn't I go talk to Leliana about... I don't remember. She said, oh, she made the point that we barely talk, right? I'm sure we talked to Leliana. Let's go chat to her again. Weird. Leliana upstairs, I think. I'm staying away from the research woman until I've got one more alpha quill back spine, I think. Hello.
Our agents have encountered more followers of Corypheus, the so-called Venatori. Their leader, Calpurnia, has them searching elven ruins. For what, I do not know. I propose we stop the Venatori before they find what they seek.
Sure.
I'm pleased to see my spy master is on top of the matter.
I try. These Venatori have been shadowing a merchant called Vicinius on Calpurnia's orders. They've investigated his finances, surveyed his warehouses. I propose that you meet with Vicinius. Flatter him. Find out what he knows of Calpurnia.
We should warn Vicinius that the Venatori cultists are sniffing around.
You'd earn his trust. I'll make arrangements for you to visit his summer home in Val Rayo. Hopefully, your attention should be enough to pique his interest. We'll have Calpurnia's secrets yet.
Really do need to keep talking to people. Do you want to talk again? We can talk again. Want to be friends?
Inquisitor, may I have a word? I notice you've paid Lady Montelier quite a number of compliments.
Yes. I enjoy her company very much.
An entanglement with our ambassador seems most unwise. I asked Josephine to join the Inquisition because we needed a diplomat, not so she could be toyed with.
I enjoy being with Josephine. I'm not trying to break her heart.
Then I would be more cautious. Josephine's no stranger to courtly intrigue. But love? There she's an innocent. She has no idea you are truly attracted to her. If indeed you are.
Yes, I'm very attracted to Josephine.
Is that so? Whatever is between you, I ask that you treat her with kindness. For her sake, as well as yours.
Whatever happens, I'm glad to see Josephine has a concerned friend here.
I have so few true friends these days. Those that are left I deeply cherish. I will not trouble you any further, but I do watch over my friends. Good day, your worship.
That was a that was very much a dad or older brother chatting to the daughter's new boyfriend, and kind of like, you just want to, yo, you seem like a good person. You seem chill. My daughter seems to like you, but just know that I'm watching you. Know that I see you, and if you break her heart, I'll break your face. Seems like an overreaction.
Well, Leliana just gave me quite the speech.
What about?
About us.
Oh, she is impossible. Might we discuss this somewhere more private?
Okay. Things are cooking.
Leliana said I was an innocent in love?
More or less.
Of all the... I'm quite capable of understanding our association. I've never thought your intentions were overly romantic, Inquisitor. I assure you.
You start a romance. Right, it means I've got to stop flirting with Harding though. That's the only rule, unfortunately. I was talking last video about the dialogue balance in the game and why I struggle with it. Just compare those two lines that Josephine said from "Let's go talk somewhere private" to "She thinks I'm an innocent in love." And I haven't meddled with the dialogue, but hear how much louder it is in this cutscene, or this bit here, than it was in the... basically, in the non-cutscene stuff, it's demonstrably quieter than it is during this bit.
Perhaps I should have composed a ballad then. Or sent roses.
What? You mean you do? We've only just... I didn't wish to presume you harbored any tender feelings for me.
I won't deny a certain captivation, Josephine.
But we haven't even known each other a few short months. How can you declare this liking for me after such a brief time together?
I mean... months? That's a perfectly normal time to like someone.
You've intelligence, elegance, and I always delight in your company. It seems most natural to want to be close to you.
I would not object to a closer relationship between us, my lady. If that sounds agreeable to you.
Nothing would make me happier.
Well, then.
Cullen's downstairs like, for God's sake, girls, I've got a war report here. We did it, gang. We found our love. I really thought it was going to be Vivian at first. Turns out she's horrible. Unfortunately. Is what it is. I should have looked at changing the stuff around while I was here. Oh wait, don't I do that down there? Yeah, maybe. Right, well, we'll do the war table again while we're here, and then we will head back to the western approach and see what we can do. And also, I'll say chat to Josie again.
How are you, my lady?
I'm courting the most beautiful woman in the entire castle. That helps a great deal.
Oh my, you flatter me much too much.
Has our being together set any tongues wagging?
Undoubtedly. A rumor already gave you a dozen suitors the moment you took your title.
Who were these rumors pairing me with?
I can only speak to what was whispered in several courts.
Josephine.
To begin with, Cassandra, Leliana, Cullen, Dorian, Mother Giselle, the Lord Seeker, Chancellor Roderick, 2 barons, 3 maids, and some man named Philip. Honestly, I don't think he even exists.
Why was Liliana so set against us being together, Josephine?
Think nothing of it. She'd disapprove of anyone I chose to keep serious company with. Back in Valroyo, Leliana was practically my older sister.
No, I'm not asking.
Let's
asking
speak
that.
later.
Farewell.
Love you. Oh, I think I've decided on a class for the next game. So I was already leaning towards Rogue, and then the developers, I thought it was a slightly strange decision, but they posted a thing of the class that they like to play the most, and the class and the specialization. And Rogue was number 1. It was Rogue, Mage, Warrior in that order. So I think I'm gonna stick with Rogue. You know, if the developers of the game think that that's the best one, you know, if the developers themselves think Rogue is the most fun to play, then, you know, who am I to tell them they're wrong? So, since I was already leaning Rogue anyway, because that's just who I am. I know we've played, like, Rogue every time, basically, but it's just what I like to play.
Inquisitor.
And what I think is actually interesting about it as well is that when we play the same class, and I kind of wish I'd played it in Dragon Age 2, I'm not going to lie, but that would mean I would, no, I wish I had played it in Dragon Age 2. But, back to the approach. Talk to Frederick. But it's quite interesting to see how the class changes from game to game, you know. Like, yeah, we're playing Rogue now, and yeah, we played Rogue in Dragon Age Origins, but they're not similar at all. They're essentially entirely different classes, and of course we've got Tempest as well. And I know that Inquisition has Veilguard has whole new specializations for us to try. And they even ranked their specializations. So for Rogue, there's one called Veil Ranger, which is, I think, obviously, by the sounds of it, more ranged focused. So that might be a good way to mix things up anyway. I don't know what I'm telling you. You'll see it when it happens, but I don't know, talking out loud.
It seems very
As opposed to
unlikely that
have
you
us
could
wait
be
till.
nesting at this time of year. Ah, fellow researcher, how can I help you?
Did it? Oh, wait, I can't do that one-handed.
My people have translated that to Vinta manuscript.
Studies on dragon hunting patterns? Migrations? Ha! Durant's theory that dragons can't see the color blue is refuted. Now, I need to determine the appropriate spots so the lures can be planted. If you've observed anything, perhaps Gurn with the claw and burn marks of a dragon attack, I would be glad to hear of it.
We'll have to speak some other time.
So, it said that this opened a whole new... Okay, well, let's go destroy these traps. But it said it opened a new area. You know, we did the war table mission, and it's like, well, you've unlocked a new area in the western approach. Where? Because it doesn't make sense to me that researching the dragon would unlock something to the northeast. The northeast is where I'm trying to get to, right? And I have a horrible feeling it's more to do with the Darkspawn than it is with anything else. I think I can probably do something here. We're gonna go give it another go. And then we're just trying to find our way through. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry your pretty little heads. Let's look for some traps, apparently. The guy said that the dragon is going to come here. It said it's going to come to the wastes, which is where we are now. So why would they unlock the northeast? Huh. Phoenix, Farghest. God, I burned a full-on 2-layer thing on one of these. I thought it was like a big enemy, and I burned a double ultimate killing one of these things. How incredibly needless. Alright, let's just have a little poke around until we find a trap, I suppose. What is it that I'm destroying? Is it just... It's saying destroy trap, but I'm not actually destroying the trap. I'm just taking the feces, apparently. You know, what I want to do with it is my business, alright? I'm not fielding questions about this. What me and the dung get up to in our spare time is between me and the dung. How big's the area? Okay. Wait, what's that cave? Where is the cave here? Is that the new... Hello, you're not a cave. Is the cave new? Cave might be new. Oh, it's probably focused later on now. Okay, off we go. One there. One more to go. Alright then, boys and girls. Come here. Why am I not doing more damage? I swear my damage record happened like 10,000 hours ago. I know we talked about that recently. I guess my daggers haven't... Like, we don't accrue much damage as we go through the game. I don't think leveling up naturally gives us damage. I think it just gives us skill points. And every now and again a skill point will get you damage, because obviously you can get those skill points to have like +3 cunning attached, but it's not that common. And we haven't upgraded our daggers in yonks. Absolutely yonks. Now, I knew in my heart of hearts I was going to get to 4 out of 5, and then this was going to get slightly obnoxious, because that's just always the way. There's a 5th out there somewhere. Oh, what's that? No. The luster of the Paragon. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh no, it's gonna be one of those days. Right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill these guys over here, and then I think I'm gonna hop on the mount.
One less to worry about.
Think they're not all dead? Oh, maybe they are all dead. Good job, gang. Caravan of refugees drove off road so we could collect out of view of Imperial soldiers. Half died, but you can pick up the wounded. Of course, there's a lot of slit leaf trading going on here, as we know. I've got to remember to get more regen potions. Hey, buddy. It's just so I can traverse the area a little bit quicker. Also, large elk sort of thing. Maybe it'll sniff out the dung we're looking for. Follow your nose, my big horned friend. Follow your nose. The nose knows. The smell of penetration. People are weird about smell. I hate, like, okay, this is completely off topic, but, you know, I'll chat to someone and maybe it's like a little flirty or whatever, back in the day, and people be like, oh, I don't know, this might, no, I think I'm going TMI here, but let's just say that if it's in a romantic, sexual, or anything like that context, and someone starts talking about smells and stuff like that, I get a little bit weird. I don't know, it doesn't work for me. It freaks me out a little bit. It's not that they're doing anything wrong, it's just maybe it doesn't vibe. Don't know why that's the case. Just is. Oh, we did go in there. I remember that little cave. And that's getting very off topic, so I'm gonna call that one there. Just thought I'd mention it. Now you know a piece of my lore. You know what I mean? Speaking of lore, I'm still doing this PSMF. Annoyingly, it's been quite a slow 2 weeks. The first 2 weeks were incredible, and then the second week was okay. And I thought, okay, well, I expect this next week to be. Where the heck is it? Seriously, I expected this next week to be like a bit of an improvement, and it's not quite as impactful as I was hoping it would be. Like, the numbers don't line up with physics at the moment, so I don't know. I'm hoping there's a bit of a whoosh on the way. It's not a big deal either way, because there's still good progress. And I'm complaining about losing like £3.5 a week, which is a bit silly, really. But it's still less than it technically should be. I had like a goal number in mind for this week, and I weighed in 2 days early, so obviously I'll weigh in again in a couple of days, but it does look unlikely that I'm going to hit that goal, which, as I say, isn't a big deal. You can't really worry too much about the number. You have to worry about how you feel, blah, 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 and I definitely feel a lot better and look better, blah, 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 but, you know, it's nice to have little targets as well. I knew this last one was going to be a pain in the ass. I don't understand. Where is it? I'm not going to Google this. It doesn't even make sense to Google this. I feel like I need to mark down. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Kill
I'm
the
curious
white
to see
claws.
who comes running now.
Do you mean these guys over here? Yeah, it looks like it. Usually in the past, I would have enough stamina to go in with Frost, Twin Fang, Death Blow. But just adding the RB has slightly changed my stamina. Oh, you're the big boy. Slightly changed my stamina numbers. Just have to keep that in mind. Return to... Ooh, superior armor. The armor... This is the problem with the crafting set. Oh, it looks so much better, though. I need a transmog system, man. A lot of range defense. And, you know, we could put legs in. No, there's no way that's going to be better. Look at the magic defense. And there's no thing on it as well. Crafting... When you're ahead of the curve, crafting feels very, very strong. I think even, you know, I've been very resistant to do things like craft daggers and stuff like that until I get tier 3. But I think I've left a lot of strength on the table, basically.
Dispatch for you.
Which I'm fine with, but it's just interesting to note. Maybe it's worth crafting a dagger and putting anti-dragon stuff on it? I don't know.
Of course, Durin's theory of high dragon behavior is absurd, but... Oh. Yes? Did you need something?
The raiders are dead.
The raiders are no longer in the way.
I've made note of the appropriate spots in the wastes for you to place lures. Place this bait, and then... wait. It will be a momentous achievement in draconology.
I'm off to plant the bait for the High Dragon.
I cannot wait to hear your observations. You must make note of how she circles the hunting area.
We'll have to speak some other time.
I feel like she's... But isn't she gonna eat my face? Like, is this not a concern? That we're baiting a high dragon? And that feels like something that may try to kill me? No? No worries about this at all? No, apparently, okay. It's fine. Whatever. Let's go bait a high dragon. As we all want to do. I do like that this dragon is a bit more... I mean, they've been pretty cool about that in general. First of all... Wait, am I just pointing down... It's just more feces. Is it better feces somehow? The dragon doesn't like that feces, but this feces, oh boy. I don't know if it's actually meant to be feces, I suppose. I mean, it definitely looks like it. Or maybe it's more like a intestines, feather sort of conglomeration. You know, all the resources that we gathered. Well, let's see what happens. Here's something whistling in the wind. I'm still not sure how this has unlocked a new area.
Now we wait for the dragon.
Baiting a dragon on purpose.
Right, I'm just going to save it. Not sure how high level this thing is. If this is appropriately
Right.
leveled, we'll take it on.
Stayed home today.
So the one in Storm Coast is level 19. It's the Abyssal High Dragon. I mean, the name Abyssal is ominous.
Let's try not to get eaten, shall we?
No promises, Varric. I feel like if we kill it, Frederick's going to be very disappointed. He doesn't want me to kill it. Then again, he could open it up and have a proper look at it. Okay, levels... Yeah, okay, we're gonna... Oh god, that was a lot of damage to take early on. Wish I had the higher level ultimate, but I'm not going to complain too much about that damage. Stab, 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 stab. So I'm just going to pop a regen rune now. Oh. I want to use regen potions as much as possible for the sake of making sure that the other potions are available for my team. Using Frost mainly just for defensive purposes. So at least one heal down. Stab, stab, stab. I shouldn't have done this. I think I want to save the RB for when that attack. I'm going to use it now, but for when I'm about to get kicked in the face, basically, right? How are we doing on yeah, okay, I didn't think so. But she's not doing that much damage to us at the moment. She seems to be struggling. Although we're not doing tons of damage either. I need to wait. I need to make sure I'm actually chaining the potions together so we get the increased time on them. So I think lightning, I'm hoping, nah, that was a mistake, shouldn't have done that. This fire is now basically pointless, so we're gonna go frost. It's also a mistake, I think. do it next time. Try to fire into many death blows. I think it's important as well to make sure that you've got poison blades up and ready by the time you're using the fire one. I was getting ready to use it then, I missed my opportunity. Okay, what I want to do is start a bigger attack here. So I'm going to wait for my frost one into lightning, into fire, I think. We're getting there, gang. We're getting there. Ready for lightning. There we go. That should hopefully... I've gone a bit bonkers there. And then I'm going to pop this. And I'm going to fire and hopefully... hit a single hit. Just once is all I'm looking for, really. That was terrible. All the build up for nothing. Oh, this is the time. Really struggling to hit with this. There we go. That's the damage I've been looking for. Right there. Oh, I shouldn't have did fire. Damn it. Come here. Woo, but oh yeah. That's the damage right there. Did you see that hit? It just hit for 6k. I've never hit for anything near that before. The Abyssal High Dragon. Nice. Oh, we got a dagger. Oh, it is a dual blade dagger, so that's more interesting. As in, it's an AOE dagger. So maybe that's something we do actually want. Jade, don't know what that is. That's just sell. Armor penetration 20%. We'll definitely pick that up. Dragon gland, blood, and then more tier 4 materials. I wonder if tier 4 is like the highest level. Probably not. I also get the feeling that you're meant to use the tier 4 materials to make anti-dragon stuff, because it's all fire resistance. Right, everyone leveled up. What do I want? I keep saying I'm going to pick up haste, but every time I look at it, I think, you know, do I want Wall of Fire? I think I just want to keep picking up these fire abilities. Do I want to boost these as well? Horror inflicts deeper terror, reduces that armor. I'm trying to, again, like, you know, how do bosses work? You know, what can I pick up that's going to make my boss fighting better? Is what I'm thinking. Spirits now protect your allies for a short time, reducing incoming damage and reviving them if they fall unconscious. I don't hate that. Use some spirits to heal fallen allies and get them back in the field. Okay. 25% damage resist when you revive. That's not that exciting. That I don't hate. 35% mana. Yeah, I quite like that, but I'd have to pick up. I mean, Peaceful Aura is not bad. And go into Rejuvenating Barrier. You get 35% mana regen, or indeed stamina regen, which is why I'm excited by it. Just changed my mind at the last minute randomly. Right, here we go. Another 5% crit chance for the party. Very cool. And you are done with champion. I don't think we care about Counter-Strike. So, weapon and shield, I guess. Vanguard stuff. Is there anything good here? The more foes nearby, the harder you fight, the tougher you get. Oh, that's an ability. Again, not good against bosses. Which is really what I'm worried about. Start picking up some weapon and shield stuff, I guess. Is there anything I want here? Stamina, regen, damage reduction from the front, that's good. Can't be flanked, less likely to be staggered. Yeah, we should go and pick up these, really. What's this one? 20% damage is... Okay, yeah, we'll start going down these. So do we want damage reduction from range from the front, or indeed not flanked or less staggered? Some firm block incoming. Each block has your guard. Okay. Go with that one. Alright. Success. Let's go talk to Frederic. Is he going to be annoyed at me? Or is he going to be like, yeah, sweet, I get to now... I get to cut open a dragon, you know? Is it a reverential relationship between the two? He's very excited by dragons, and now it's dead. I do feel a little bit bad about it. Like, why are we killing the dragons?
Of course, Duran's theory of high dragon behavior is absurd, but... Oh. Yes? Did you need something?
The High Dragon attacked me when I planted the bait. I'm afraid it's dead.
She attacked? How wonderful! You had a first-hand view of her behavior. Did you take any notes on her aggressive posturing? I suppose you wouldn't have. No matter. I should very much like to interview you. At a later time, of course. I could join your Inquisition. My expertise could be of use, and your scouts could help me find other specimens.
Sure.
Certainly. I'm sure the Inquisition could use a draconologist.
Excellent. I'm sure my research will be of great use to you.
Sweet. It's funny because I was going to say in the, at some point, oh, I didn't get a little video.
Can I help you?
Are there any other notable dragons you've heard about?
There's supposed to be a smaller cousin of the Abyssal High Dragon roosting somewhere near here. A sandy howler, I believe.
Oh.
I heard rumors of a Vindsummer being spotted taking prey off the Storm Coast. Lovely dragons, remarkably aggressive. Jeannette sighted a Gomordan storm rider hunting in the Dales before. Well, it was her discovery. And I believe a Ferelden Frostback has claimed a measure of the hinterlands as her territory. There may be others, but no word of them has reached me.
I was going to say last time around, it's been a really long time since we got a new agent. That's the first agent we've had in 7 or 8 hours, I would say. If not, possibly more. It's been a long time. Right, okay. Done. Bear with me. I swear there was only one cave down here, and now I need to go double check to make sure I'm not crazy. And then we're gonna go take another look at this Darkspawn area. I will persist. I think I'm just gonna try to navigate through and just... We found one of the signs of the Darkspawn, right? So maybe there are more that we can find despite the choking of the gas. Either way, I'm confused by this cave, because there's one down here, but where's the second one? And it's worth noting that dragon was indeed lower level than the one in the Storm Coast. I'm not sure if that one's... Oh, was that all? That wasn't always there, right? Am I crazy? Has that opened up because we killed the dragon? I swear I looked on my map at the start of this video and saw the other cave, and this one wasn't here. I don't think I'm crazy. I think this is new. Oh, let's check this dagger. I think it's going to be an upgrade. Oh, it's so much less DPS though. Oh, it's so good. I mean, you got to think as well, this is going to gain another like 10 damage because it doesn't have a rune on at the moment. It also does 5% extra damage for each enemy within 8 meters. So it's definitely worse against like big single targets, but it's definitely better. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what I said I wasn't going to bother doing. I actually think it's Snakeblade. Is it Snakeblade I was using? Yeah. Oh, that's why I'm getting that snake blade is where I'm getting the poison from. I'm going to keep the snake blade with me. And if we're fighting a dragon or a big spooky boss, we'll swap. It's probably mainly dragons, if we're honest, based on how the game's played out so far. But I'm going to start keeping an AoE set and like a regular set, basically, is the idea. Although I think it should be more like that order. It looks cool as well. And hopefully soon we'll be able to make some other good ones. The hope would be to have 2 really good AoE daggers for roaming around, and 2 really good single target daggers for boss fighting. I'm only going to do that for my character. I'm not going to do that for every character, but there's a lot of dwarven stuff in this game, isn't there? They've really pushed the dwarven ruin aspect. Mosaic. Okay. Okay. 8 out of 12. We're getting there. Punish them all. Is that one-handed? That's a lot of damage. Unfortunately, take 100% more damage. So, can't really use that for our warriors, can we? Memorial. Warden Constable Valden Dace. Warden Anika Torzik. Warden Bartol Arn. Warden Karaka. Warden Durden Edukan. Warden Tamas Gavorn. Paragons among wardens, brothers and sisters, we honour your sacrifice. But interesting that it's down here in this dwarven area. It's just been kind of shattered. What's this? I swear this wasn't here in the past. I don't think I'm crazy. There's always a possibility, though. You never know for sure. You never know for sure. Right, so let's head to the north and see if we can figure this out. Because there is nothing else on this map now. Like, I feel like I've done everything else that can possibly be done. We don't have... Actually, what is this mission here? I think it's just going to be the requisition one, but I am going to double check. I just need to do something. Just bear with me 1 second, folks. I'm very sorry about this. Very unprofessional. Talk amongst yourselves.
Inquisitor.
Oh, it's Rylan. He might have something new. Bandits!
Report.
Oh, God.
What's the situation in the Warden's fortress?
Bandits moved in. Worse than quillbacks, if you ask me. They're holed up in there and using it as a base to strike at our supply caravans. Blasted scavengers.
Report, Captain. What's the situation in the western approach?
We're all breathing a little easier with that dragon gone. I wouldn't want to be up on the ramparts when a monster like her appeared, that's for sure.
She's just living her
Carry
life,
on, Captain.
you know?
Yes, Inquisitor.
Okay. Where are these bandits? Was a shot there? Bandits? Bandits. Alright, I'm gonna grab this. No, I'm not. I'm gonna end up teleporting back here anyway. Let's go grab these bandits. Who do they think they are? The old Warden Fortress. Sorry, my door. If you can hear that. It's very loose on its hinges, to say the least. So as soon as there's like someone opens the door somewhere else in the house, or there's the very slightest draft of wind, doors like blah, 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 blah. It's very eager to bounce around a little bit. I'm excited about this assassin dagger. But I do think we need to be able to swap out for something stronger. I mean, maybe the thing is, actually, maybe I'm thinking about this wrong, because sure, my like right-click single target damage is lower if I'm using a AoE dagger. Look at it! Look how good it is. Okay, it's not doing much of anything here. They do have to be quite close. But the weapon damage isn't lower, I don't think. Let me have a look. Let me just check this. See, that's 82 damage. Right, you're not looking at DPS. You're looking at damage. Okay, that's your weapon damage, right? My weapon damage on that is 71. It's not 177, I think. I'm not sure. I think that's how it works. And then your abilities are not based on DPS, but they're based on weapon damage, right? which again shouldn't be, maybe it's based on DPS, but it shouldn't be based on DPS. Your weapon damage and your DPS are not the same thing. If I have an axe that hits for 500 damage once a minute, no, okay, better example. If I've got an axe that hits, why are we angry about the mechanic? If I've got an axe that hits for 500 once per second, it does 500 DPS, right? So in that case, they're the same. However, if I've got an axe that hits for 500 and it hits twice a second, my DPS is 1,000, right? Because that's your damage per second. But if you then asked me what is your DPS, what is your weapon damage, I wouldn't say 1,000. I'd still say 500. Your weapon damage and your weapon speed together is what makes your DPS, and also any other effects you got rocking on at the same time, of course. These things are really annoying to hit. Not sure what it is, I just really like the idea of like an AoE dagger. I think it's just a cool concept. I feel I should back away from this, actually. I only killed you for your skin. Oh, they're taking over the ritual tower that we saw last time around. Cheeky banditos. My problem, of course, with AoE daggers is that how often are enemies actually staggered together in a way that you get use out of AoE daggers. Like here, I'm not doing AoE damage with my daggers, you know? They have to be right on top of each other. I'm actually becoming less convinced that there's any use in AoE daggers with every passing second. Because I just don't think you run into enemies that are grouped up that often, you know? Gentlemen, leave the wardens to their work. Concentrate efforts on the dragon service. I think it's something I need to research a little bit more. I need to know for sure how... Wait, have I done this? Oh, I did it. Okay. I was surprisingly short. Go grab that shard. It's something I probably need to do a little research on to know how the mechanics behind it are working perfectly. Yeah, I've been kind of sorry, I saw some of the things at the same time.
Inquisitor.
I've been kind of coming up with my own nonsense so far, and that's fine. But I'm a bit of a min-maxer at heart. I just am. You know, I like my characters to be as good as they can be. So when we get into the late game, and bear in mind we're probably not even halfway through the game yet. Actually, bear in mind we're definitely not halfway through the game. I've got a list of all the locations in the game. We're on the 6th, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. That's including DLC, though. Actually, over halfway if you include base game
The
areas.
Inquisitor's coming this way.
But, yeah. I have a horrible feeling the shard is upstairs. 99% sure the shard is upstairs. Yeah, it is. Okay. I vaguely remember seeing it through the thingy and then... Okay. Let me just... I think if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be there. Let's try to work our way through here. I don't know what else to do. I don't have another war table mission. So unless this is something that I quite simply can't do yet, this is the only idea I've got, is throwing myself blindly in here and hoping for the best. Oh, well, we've not been here. Oh!
Turn back! This is madness!
Oh.
The Darkspawn got through. I'll have to see what our people at Skyhold can do.
Oh. Was that always that easy? Right, hopefully that's it should be a short operation. It should be a, you know, it should be a power one that are finished instantly, so we should be able to come straight back. Alright, let's go grab that as well. So, we'll do that. Right, I think we need to go down here and then off the edge. Probably over there, I guess. Every one of you pathetic nug baby. Can you call people a nug baby? Yeah, it's got to be here, right? I hear it whispering to me in the darkness. In the lightness. It's a shame this game doesn't have a day-night cycle. I think that would be... because it's so open and environmental based, I guess. I don't know. I think it would really suit a good day-night cycle. We don't have any shards. We probably need more shards. I'm still going to resist. Let's hop back to Skyhold and get this thingy done. What? Folks. It's Monday. It's a bank holiday. Which for most of my life hasn't meant a thing. It's literally not meant a single thing because it doesn't stop me uploading on YouTube, you know, bank holiday. Because it doesn't mean anything to most of the world and it's not like my audience is just England. And even if it was, people probably watch videos on that bank holiday. But of course I've started a new job, which technically does give me a bank holiday. But because the job isn't necessarily an everyday job anyway. Hey, what's going on over here?
At your order. It's good to see you.
Oh, nothing. Okay. In reality, the bank holiday still doesn't mean anything. It doesn't feel any different. Everyone else has the day off work, and no, here we go. Right, let's see what happens here. It's gonna be down here. Oh, we've got two. Oh no, it's my resources. Everite and Paragon's Lister. Find the source of Darkspawn. Commander Cullen, we've scattered reports of Darkspawn in the area. Been difficult to track down their point of origin. Less hampered by the sulfur pits than we are, and our guess is they're coming from somewhere on the far side. Our troops can bridge the pits, which should allow us to cross safely and find the location of the Darkspawn. We'll need significant resources to ensure the safety of the men. Very cool. Should always send out your other missions first, because it's going to now send me there instantly, as you're about to see. And I'd rather do that, but I can't, because I have to do this. Go on, Josephine.
Inquisitor.
Let's mix it up a little bit.
Let's see what we have.
To work?
Give me that 200. Oh, back down to 138. What's going on? It's so pointless. Like, I'm only doing it because I might just start going back and not gathering coin, but gathering, like, resources from other areas. 'Cause it does not feel worth it for 130 gold in 20 minutes. I'd rather have, like, 3 elf root than that. Speaking of, I'm going to nip to the alchemist and see if we can upgrade any of our potions, because we haven't checked that in approximately 5,000 years. Do I have any gear that I care about? I'm going to keep my blade. I think everything else sucks. Okay, I can sell all that. There's no way that's any good. It might be good for Cassandra. Yeah, it is. And then, who's my other warrior? Iron Bull. Do you want this, buddy? Yeah, oh yeah, you definitely do. You're level 17, level 18 for the staff we've got sat in here, I believe. So 1 more level to go. We can give this to Dorian, hopefully. It's got to be good, right? If it's level 18 only. It's been sat here for the entire goddamn game. Oh, wait. Requirement level 15. I'm an idiot. It's a level 18. Why is that different? What does... Ah! So annoying. Right. Let's see if that's any good. We did just get a new staff relatively recently. Dorian. I mean, it's much higher level. Does more damage. Now, that matters. So the Grand Enchanter staff attacks. Wait, what? Slower. Attacks slower than Tempest, right? Because it does 59 cold damage. Oh wait, no, they both do 59 damage. This doesn't have a rune on it, so this does actually do more damage because we're going to put a rune on it, obviously. So it gains a little bit of crit, loses a tiny bit of constitution, gains 23 magic though. And 2% chance to cast Mind Blast, which is pretty good. And that's without a rune, so this is definitely an upgrade. Dorian, what's with the heart? And I'm going to give Tempest over to Vivian. Yeah. Alright, let's sell some stuff and then rune some stuff. Sell! Oh, I'm keeping that. That ring is worth a fortune! Forgot, I want to equip that myself. Over... what am I using at the moment? 10% flanking damage bonus. 10% heal and kill, I don't think is that exciting. Might give that to... stop banging! God, I'm recording! I'll give that to Blackwall over that one, I think. Right, let's try that again. Sell everything? Sell everything. I'm no, wait, no, I just sold my dagger. Bear with me. Come back to me, Snakeblade. We might end up selling Snakeblade, but I just don't know for sure at this point in time, so I just need to, I need to know for sure. Just need to see something. Where's my alpha? Is this just resources? It's not research items. No, the research items are down here. I think this is alphabetical, so I've made a mistake. It doesn't seem alphabetical anymore. It looked alphabetical and stopped being alphabetical. That's why I need... oh, I've got 3 of them. Okay, we should be able to do the mission then. Okay, let's get a rune. Oh, yeah, this doesn't have... yeah, see, this is gonna... cleansing room. Nah. Oh, God, the DPS goes super high. That's interesting. DPS, it's a big increase. It really is. What rune do we want on this? Arcane Horror Heart. Okay, I can't make the Masters yet. We can make that one, but I don't want that one. Demons and Undead. It's hard to know which is like the most... I mean... I feel like I fight humanoids more than I fight anything else, you know? But maybe I want to build against dragons by default. Like, it's not like I'm struggling. It's not like I'm gonna suffer. So why not take damage against dragons? The problem with these ones is they do less damage. Like, you can be general, but you're gonna do half the damage. Maybe that's worth it instead. Oh, I don't know what to do, folks. I don't know what to do. I'm tempted to go dragon slaying. But we fight dragons so rarely. You know? If I had that, I'd probably go for that. You know, go for a general one, but like a higher damage one. Humanoids, beasts, and animals. I don't know what the difference between beast and animal is. That's like 90% of what I fight Oscar. It's always going to be corrupted. We'll change it if we have to. And someone else needed a rune, so I'm just going to make another corrupt. Oh, I just need to buy some rune stones. That's fine. Really, I should be able to buy them here. Surely, you would think. It's a bit annoying that I can't, because they're very cheap. But I just don't have access to them here. Maybe I'll put the cleansing rune in. Yeah, I'll do that. So you are going to have the corrupting rune. And who had... it was this, wasn't it? I'm going to give you cleansing. Because why not, basically? Because I don't really have anything else to do. I got some new sigils. Are they any good? Nope. Terrible. Okay, cool. Good to know. Why would you want... so why would you want loads of mana and stamina, but like a really high... This one confuses me. 100% cooldown times. But then why would you... what? I don't really have an explanation for that one. Either way. Yeah, cool. It's interesting because it changes the damage, right? It changes the DPS, but that DPS surely only applies to the thing you're fighting. It only applies to living targets. It doesn't apply to everything. So it's a bit of a lie to suggest it's actually doing that much DPS. I don't think it should be included in the broadcasted DPS number. Right, anyways, that's splitting hairs. So next video, we are going to head back to the western approach, because this area up here should, hopefully, yeah, access into Vinter Ruin. We're actually allowed up here now. I've got to, I can stop trying to force my way through needlessly. It's very exciting. So we'll head to Griffin Wing Keep and we will go and explore the area. And I will see you lovely folks in that video. Thank you so much for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.